That's for Fox 45 News Midday. BMORE Lifestyle is up next. Lady T is joining us. What's happening today?
Hey, Patrice, we're spilling some tea today. Taylor Swift breaks a record previously held by Whitney Houston, and Lizzo earns the cover of Vogue magazine. Plus, we're looking back at the long career of a Baltimore radio personality. BMORE Lifestyle is up next.
You're watching Fox 45 in Baltimore. Now live from TV Hill, this is BMORE Lifestyle.
Hey, what's up, Baltimore? It's me, Lady T, and this is BMORE Lifestyle. So there's a lot going on right now. Let's get to it. Let me tell you. Meteorologist Jonathan Myers is here with us, along with our very own Terra Reeves and Captain Dee-fense. Good morning, you guys.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. All right, now let me tell you right now. Ravens fans waking up disappointed this morning as the team breaks its 14-game regular season winning streak. The game saw two MVP quarterbacks go head-to-head, but the Chiefs' Patrick Mahomes, he came out on top, helping to win the game 34-20. Up next for the Ravens, they'll take on the Washington football team this Sunday. Can we talk about this devastating loss?
How about
Captain Dee-fense, tell me.
We don't.
We got to talk about it. Captain Dee-fense, hit me with it. What did we do wrong?
Is this a 3-hour show? But anyway. Well, it was one of them things where the defense didn't perform well. The offense didn't perform well. The play calling is suspects. And we learned why Mahomes is an MVP. And when you play up against the Super Bowl winning quarterback, you got to bring your A game. And there's no room for mistakes. And we made a lot of them yesterday.
That's right. There is no room for mistakes. Jonathan, tell me.
We were outplayed. I mean, I think that we could have done better.
Yeah,
and,
I agree.
Next time, I guess we will. I mean, the Washington football team, they've had some gyrations they've been going through. They're kind of rebuilding a bit. So hopefully a much better outcome coming for us.
Oh, my gosh, we better win against them. Tara, tell me, what do you think?
Well, I'm very optimistic. I say that Ravens fans should not be discouraged because not only was Lamar and the Ravens playing against the Chiefs, but also against the game clock. Of course, they're a run-first offense, Lamar a dual-threat quarterback.
Right.
They started to do well in the second half of the game, but here's what I will say. I know they're 0-3 against the Chiefs, but it's difficult to beat a great team twice in one season. So should they see them again in the playoffs, I think I like the Ravens the second time around.
Oh, thank you, Tara, for the hope. I agree. I agree. And I think they're going to really tackle the Washington football team this week. So there's hope. All right, next up. Grab your favorite cup of joe today. It's National Coffee Day. Dunkin' is giving out free iced coffee or cold coffee, or hot coffee with a purchase Tuesday and offering a chance to win a care package. Starbucks has 5 days of freebies in store for its rewards members. Check with your local favorite coffee spot for other options. Today, Brazil is the world's top coffee producer, while more than 50 countries grow the beans. So, do I have any coffee lovers with me today? Wait, Jonathan, your hand went up so fast. Oh my goodness.
2 hands.
The caffeine lovers, Jonathan, tell me, what's your favorite coffee?
I'll tell you, I wake up at 3 in the morning every day. So, you know what? I have a new favorite. I just went to Starbucks yesterday. My wife goes to me, she says, can you pick me up a nitro brew with sweet cream? I'm like, what? Ooh. I don't do that kind of crazy stuff. But I did it. And they actually made a mistake. They put it on their whipped. They put the whipped sweet cream.
What was it? Was it good?
Blown.
It was delicious?
I mean, new fave.
I've never had nitro brew before. Tara, tell me, what do you think? What's your favorite coffee?
So I actually cannot get away from the Starbucks Frappuccinos. Even with the cooler weather, I still love the Frappuccinos. And from time to time, they do the buy one, get one, and it's supposed to be for like a friend or coworker. And I'm not kidding, I will drink 2 venti caramel Frappuccinos myself.
Whoa.
Actually, for Christmas a few years ago, my parents got me one of the Ninja blenders, and it will blend the cubed ice so fine into the Starbucks Frappuccino quality. And
that
from
sounds
time
good.
to time, I will spoil myself.
Captain Dee-fense, I know the Ravens are keeping you up at night. So what coffee you drinking?
I'm a simple coffee drinker because the only time I order from Starbucks is my two daughters. They familiar with the menu, but I'm just a 1 teaspoon of sugar and cream, and I'm good to go. And I've been doing that, and that's what I have before I go to the gym in the morning. That's my pre-workout drink.
Yes. Okay, so you're keeping it simple.
Gets me hyped.
I like that. I like that. I like that. Now we want you to tell it. How do you prefer your coffee? Black with cream and sugar, or are you more of a tea fan like me, spilling the tea? Head to foxbaltimore.com/vote and let us know, or on the Fox 45 News app under Explore, you can find the spot to vote. At the end of the show, we're going to see what everybody thinks. All right, lastly, Fat Bear Week is back. The annual online competition made famous by Alaska's Katmai National Park and Preserve is now in its 6th year, and only the fattest bears need apply. As always, there is a matchup bracket pitting the husky competitors head-to-head. Animal lovers, fear not. There's no shaming here. In order for bears to hibernate healthily, they pack on the poundage annually. So we should all show our support with this chance to cheer on the chuckiness. Have you guys ever heard of Fat Bear Week? I've never heard of this.
I've never. Is this to see which bear gets the fattest?
Yeah, I guess it is.
Is that how we're like doing this like Sweet 16 bracket right here?
You know what? During the pandemic, anything is possible. Tara,
Hey,
are
I'll
you
do it.
watching this?
Sure.
I actually am. They have the live cams where you can watch the Bears, and like Jonathan was saying, you know, we missed March Madness.
Yeah.
We couldn't have our Sweet 16 brackets, Final Four, and have the winner. So are they going to have Warren Buffett sponsor who's going to win this Fat Bear contest? I saw online where it said survival of the fattest, which was really cute.
That is scary. All right, so if the Ravens disappoint, we're Fat Bear watching. Is that what we're doing, Captain Dee-fense?
Yes.
Yes, I'm Fat Bear watching because I think the thing is they hibernate all summer, you know, eating sockeye salmon. So they put on like a lot of us, they put on a lot of weight during the summer. So I think that's one of the reasons why they have it and why they get pretty big. But I'm watching it.
You're watching
March
it too?
Madness, I watch Fat Bear.
Oh my God! And Jonathan, you're all for it?
I'm all for it. I mean, are humans allowed to participate? Because I like to eat.
I know, after
Y'all know.
quarantine,
You're right. After this
that's what
pandemic,
we
we're all
be
gonna
doing.
be in
That
there.
sounds delicious.
Well, you guys have been great. Thank you so much for talking with us today and chatting with us during Let Me Tell You. Up next, Chrissy Teigen hospitalized due to some serious pregnancy complications. The update that she gave from the hospital and how she and the baby are doing now. Also, do your part in the fight against diabetes, the big change this year to keep everyone protected while raising awareness.
You're watching BMORE Lifestyle.
Hey, grab your cups. It's time to spill some tea this morning. And we're starting off with the former royals, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. So sadly, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry will not be having a reality series on Netflix. However, their multi-year deal with Netflix is still in place. And they're still going to produce films, documentaries, children's programming, and they want to shine light on issues that resonate more so with them and, you know, their nonprofit that they have. But there is a tell-all book coming out, and it's being written by a British historian, and it's going to detail Megxit, which occurred earlier this year. And the book actually comes out October 15th. Ooh, a day before my birthday. Hey. All right, moving on. Chrissy Teigen, she was hospitalized due to excessive bleeding during her pregnancy. She talked about it this week on social media. She shared a long story in her Instagram story. So prayers up to her, Chrissy. We hope that you and the baby do get better. Next up, Demi Lovato, her and her fiance they split after 6 months together. Now, they've been quarantined together since March when the pandemic kind of first started. Maybe that's the reason for the breakup. But he says he found out about their breakup in the tabloids while he was on set in Atlanta, which is hilarious. I want to know what she's going to do with that engagement ring. I hear the engagement ring is worth $2.5 million. Ooh, yeah. So we'll talk more about that next time. Don't worry. Next up, Taylor Swift. Congrats to her. She surpassed Whitney Houston's long-standing record for most cumulative weeks at #1 on the Billboard 200 chart for a female artist. So congrats to her. Her album Folklore has people talking. I'm telling you, fans are just reeling over it. Okay. Also, let's talk Lizzo, my girl, my favorite girl. I love her so much. Lizzo says she's the first Black plus-size woman to be featured on the cover of Vogue magazine. Go Lizzo. I love her. She deserves it. And she's become the face of body positivity for so long. So congrats to her. That's all the tea that I have for you at this time. Make sure you follow me at My Fair Lady Tea for all the tea that you deserve. Next up, a big radio personality crosses a big milestone. How she celebrated and what's next for her.
This is BMORE Lifestyle.
Step out and raise awareness for diabetes while maintaining a social distance. The Step Out Walk to Stop Diabetes is happening this weekend, but virtually. Sharon Keating with the American Diabetes Association is joining us now. Hey, Sharon, how you doing?
Hi, good, how are you?
Doing good. Thank you for joining us. So tell me, why is diabetes considered a crisis?
Well, currently there's 34 million people in America with diabetes. Probably the bigger number that's a little more terrifying is there's 88 million people that are pre-diabetic and 85% of them don't know it. So in addition to having diabetes, there's so many comorbidities associated with it, including heart disease, kidney failure, blindness, stroke, amputation, neuropathy. So it affects your entire body. And so it's really important for people to know kind of their status as to where they are, especially if they're pre-diabetic.
Right. So what is the ADA doing to change the trajectory of the diabetes?
So what we're doing, our mission is still the same. Our mission is to cure diabetes, prevent diabetes by doing shows like this to let people know that, especially if you don't know your numbers and don't know where you are, make sure when you go to your doctor next, talk to them, bring it to the forefront,
right.
And then improving the lives of those 34 million with diabetes.
Okay, good.
We're also working on advocacy. Insulin affordability is a huge topic, fighting discrimination, particularly in this COVID-19 situation that we're in. We formed a microsite for people because diabetes, if you do get COVID-19, you are much more likely to have complications. So we want to make sure that people know all the facts. So there's a whole microsite on our website giving people information.
Oh, perfect. So how can everyone within the community get involved?
So this weekend, as you mentioned, we are doing our virtual Step Out Walk, which is Sunday, October 4th. So what we really want to do is get people just to get out there, just walk. I mean, you can do any distance you want, but we're recommending 3.4 miles in support of the 34 million people living with diabetes. And just exercise is one of the most important things you can do, whether you're diabetic or pre-diabetic. So just getting out there, raising awareness, you know, 34 million people are counting on us. Our mission is still the same, yet, you know, funding because of COVID-19 has gone down a little bit. So we just want to kind of bring it back to the forefront.
Awesome, awesome. Is there anything you want to add? How can we find out more info?
You can go to diabetes.org. You will find the microsite for COVID-19 there. It's diabetes.org/coronavirus. Or if you want to register, it's definitely not too late to get involved in the Step Out Walk. That's diabetes.org/StepOutBaltimore.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us, Sharon. We appreciate all the info.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we really appreciate it.
Awesome. Fall is here and the leaves are changing. Meteorologist Jonathan Myers is taking a look at some wave action among the leaves. Jonathan?
Yeah, sure am. And I wanted to show you some of the best weather in America. Last hour we talked about, or half hour, we talked about the worst weather in America. Some of the best weather, this coming from slushy WX. And you can see here, this is actually some what we call Kelvin-Helmholtz waves in meteorology. You can see on the horizon here, some of that cloud line almost looks like waves. They form very much in the same way that the wind kind of ripples water to make ocean waves, but they form in, of course, a cloud structure here. You can see that over these beautiful fall colors. This is actually up in Minnesota, so don't want to leave the screen here till we're ready to actually show you some of the weather that's going to be happening around here. Now we could talk about some of the maybe not so nicest weather in America. We're probably some of the worst weather, actually, aside from the wildfires, of course, that are going on out west. A cold front is approaching. It's really feast or famine across country. The wildfires spreading at an exponential rate across the western U.S. Meanwhile, we have rain and thunderstorms and even a slight risk of some excessive rainfall coming this afternoon and this evening. So muggy 70s, that's where we are right now. Temperatures at about 76, but cooler weather is going to be coming. It's afoot. HG radar, you can see all the rain that's down to our south and east, and another batch of rain that's out to our west. This is actually with a cold front that's going to be slamming in later on today. Severe weather to our south, but we are going to be in that risk of heavy rain into this afternoon and this evening, and then a chill slides in thereafter as we head towards the end of this week. We're going to go for a run. I'd do it now because by about 4 or 5 o'clock this afternoon, showers and storms develop. Let's take a look ahead. Once that chilly weather moves in, it stays. Preakness forecast 5:36 post time on Saturday. Lots of sunshine with temperatures in the 50s and 60s. It's too bad we're not going to have any fans in the stands. But at 3:30 p.m. today, you see the clouds, maybe a shower storm threat increased at about 5 to 6:30 through about 8:15 tonight. That's your heavy rain. Goes through about midnight. Front moves through. And then it looks like if you're going to be an early riser tomorrow morning going for a run or a jog, you may need some rain gear 5 to 7 a.m. After about 7, 8 o'clock, that does move east. So it's quick in, quick out, but we could get a quick downpour of rain. Again, this is why that excessive rainfall outlook here in Baltimore, 1 inch to 2 inches of rain, Columbia to Cockeysville, same deal at Denton, about a ½ inch plus in Baltimore. Temperature is going to be in the 70s this afternoon. Once our front rolls through late night tonight into early tomorrow morning, turns damp and somewhat cool. Your exclusive 10-day forecast, 77 for today. Showers and storms after about 3, 4 o'clock. Heavy rainers into tonight and early tomorrow morning. 71 tomorrow. Sunshine returns. Could see another PM shower on Thursday. 72. There's that drop off. Secondary front comes through sometime early Friday with some showers there. 63 for high. Look at those 40s for lows, 60s for highs. Saturday for Preakness. Sunday, mostly sunny to partly sunny skies. And then we go dry again for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week with highs right where we should be, right around 70.
Thank you, Jonathan. Now, a legend in Baltimore morning radio show celebrates 35 years on the air. Laura DeYoung with 93.1 WPOC joins me now. Hey, how you doing?
It's great to meet you.
Oh, it's so great to have you. So we just want to start off. Tell us, what did you guys do today, for the celebration?
Well, it's a COVID celebration. Everybody can relate to that. Mm-hmm. So our offices really aren't open. So there were some people that did come in, which was very sweet to have cake and bring balloons like behind me. And we had some people call in, people who've been on the show over the years. Mm-hmm. My kids all called in. So it's been very, very sweet, very touching.
Oh, okay. Well, tell me, do you have a favorite memory from your time here in Baltimore?
I just remember that I've been in other markets too. I actually grew up in Michigan, worked in radio there, then I've gone to San Diego. And one thing I appreciated when I got to Baltimore, I had actually, when I took this job, I'd never even been to Baltimore, but was the warmth of the people. And I felt like they received us so quickly. And when I say us, I really mean my family. I had just one child back then. But I just always felt like there was this friendly, they tell you like it is here. And no nonsense. And I always loved that kind of authentic conversation. So I loved how warm they were when I got here.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay. Well, what's next for you? Tell us.
Lunch.
You said lunch. I'm assuming that means crab cakes, all the good stuff.
I'm playing that by ear. I don't know. Aww. But I try not to think too far ahead, So I'm just grateful for today, grateful for the celebration. And I've loved time here in Baltimore and with WPOC. It's just a blast. What's not to love about doing this show, really?
Right. Okay. So you say next up, of course, is lunch for you, but reaching this milestone is amazing. What advice do you have for some other broadcasters?
Oh man, just be nice, be kind, love people, care about your audience, care about the people you interview, the artists. Show an interest. You know, if you're interviewing somebody about their album, know what the album is, listen to it, you know, do your homework, show up, and just be kind.
Oh, that's amazing. Now, if you could describe Baltimore in one word, what would it be?
I like Charm City. I've always thought, that's not one word. It's quirky in the way that I love it. It's a quirk, because I feel quirky. You know, I don't fit a certain mold. I don't know. I just love that about it, that it's very eclectic. It's very, you don't know what to expect. Kind of a big city, but a small city. It's,
right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, thank you so much, Lori, for joining us today, and congratulations.
You look beautiful with all your bling. Look at you.
Oh, girl, you know I got the shimmer and glitter. Thank you, Lori. I appreciate you. Thank you. We know so many people are particular about their coffee. Some people must have cream and sugar, and others love it black. We want to hear how you like it. The results up next. All right, grab your favorite cup of joe today. It's National Coffee Day. Dunkin' is giving out free iced or cold coffee with a Purchase Tuesday and offering a chance to win a care package. Starbucks has 5 days of freebies in store for its rewards members. Check with your local favorite coffee spot for other options. And today, Brazil is the world's top coffee producer, while more than 50 countries grow the beans. That's amazing. And we wanted you to tell it. How do you take your coffee? Black with cream and sugar, or are you more of a tea fan? And here are the results. Okay, all right, so apparently like 50% of people like their coffee black, and the other 50% like it with cream and sugar. That's real. See, that's the real coffee drinkers out there. I like that. And we've got a great show lined up for tomorrow. Dive into the world of the unknown. Neil Degrasse Tyson hosts Cosmos Possible World right here on Fox 45.
Find out how to have your business featured on BMORE Lifestyle. Email us at bmorelifestyletv@foxbaltimore.com.
Baltimore, we had a great show today. Thank you so much for having us.